natural conception and fertilization. Conception is a key to becoming a human being. To get things right, we have to understand the basics of it. How does it happen? How is the ideal conception? And not to forget, what could possibly go wrong? Well, I just got pregnant. Some would say, yes, most female mammals have the capacity to become pregnant. Hence, women do too. But do animals conceive? We'll start out with some thoughts about the wordings. Conception just happens, right? Well, that would rather hold true for reception. Receiving is passive, imposed from an outside entity. Conceiving is an activity, an act of will from the entity itself. So, what are we saying with the word conception? And what may lie hidden behind the words we use to describe the beginning of our earthly life? Interestingly, there is no article on Wikipedia for the word conception. Instead, we are led to another article about fertilization. So conception and fertilization is understood by mainstream science as being one and the same thing. Let us first take a look at fertilization. Fertilizer is a common word. Every piece of fruit, vegetable, or bread you can get in the store has come about using some kind of fertilizer. This fertilizer is something that makes the plants carry more fruit, and thus we use the word in a quantitative way. In conjunction with the conception, though, we have to think of it in a qualitative way. The sperm does not make the woman more fertile, but makes the big difference between not carrying and carrying fruit, the fruit being the baby. As a woman, you can become qualitatively fertilized, just like any animal or even a field that is sown with seeds. When we breed animals, be it dogs or birds for pets, cows or pigs for meat, we control the fertilization of the females in order to change the fruit to suit our needs. How does that add up to the word conception? Conception is a noun for a process of conceiving concepts. In itself, it means something like to develop an idea, to form in the mind, to plan, to devise, to originate. Comparing conception with breeding actually brings us one important step further. In the process of breeding, the breeder conceives an idea as to how the development of a species should be. Next, he searches for the best possible seed to help him forward. Once the thought is conceived and the right seed is found, the breeder lets fertilization happen. The breeder is merely a catalyst in the process. Now, what happens when the breeder does not interfere? Does that mean that there is no conceiver in play? Looking at nature, it seems that the breeder takes over for nature with the big capitalized letter N. Or would we say God? And if the breeder retires, God is there, continuing the work. In this regard, God, or nature, is the originator of the ideas leading to the species in question. God is the originator of all natural blueprints. God is the omnipotent breeder behind the curtain, working in and through all things, until a God-like breeder comes along and the big and unified God willingly gives over the task he has been working on for aeons.